Hi, today it is a historical day for all of us, including yourself. Twitter a new 52-week low, all-time low. Currently the price pre-market 35.94 cents. Yesterday I announced more short positions in Twitter. So basically since the reversal, since the downgrade to strong sell, more than 50 short positions were recommended in this bubble stock in the United States. Yesterday, the announcements were made sending SMS, trading alerts, at 39.27 cents, as well as 39.49 cents, precisely the top of the day yesterday. And the day before, and the previous day, a recommendation to sell short more in Twitter at $40.70, as well as ahead of earnings announcement on day of earnings, and the 43.70 cents on that earnings day. Moreover, ahead of earnings, we also recommended to add to the short side, to open short positions, heavy, very large short positions above $46. And having said this, I never recommended to close any short position, those that they were opened at $73 plus, including in February the short positions at $58, as well as those on the previous earnings when I recommended to sell short Twitter. After earnings announcement, the stock traded up to $71 and then plunged after hours and the following day to $50. So all these more than 50 short positions, I repeat, I never recommended to close entirely, and I've been recommending, in fact, to have basically almost every single day short positions in Twitter, because last year in December, as well as in February, I described precisely what the stock was going to do. Therefore, this stock has been a top priority for us, because what I said in February and in December, you see that today it is precisely materializing my vision that I described a few months ago. So congratulations to everyone. Obviously, it is very important for us. We created the history in Twitter since the IPO, and recently we published a case study, one more in Twitter, that is available in our website, Twitter Q1 2014 live earnings, a Wall Street proven scam, where here you have the case study. So if you play here this video, you will see that I predicted exactly the top in Twitter ahead of earnings, and recommended to stay short the stock going into earnings, a very large short position, that 43.70 cents, as well as that 46 plus, as well as all the other short positions that I recommended in February and also in December 2013, when the stock traded up to that target that I had, the $75, when I downgraded the stock to strong sell. So this is very important, because finally the stock for the first time in let's say 3 months, the stock got to what I said that the stock was going to do, that is a price below $37. The stock was not worth more than that. So this to say what? That every single day, this basically for 5 months in a row, you have the compelling reasons to sell short the stock, to remain short the stock every single day, and to maximize precisely profits, as I've been describing here in more than 100 stocks and ETFs, how to do it. And in this particular case, you only needed one stock and not, in fact, to diversify. and if you wanted to have your entire account in Twitter, you see that you could easily made millions of dollars in profits, even for those that they had a small accounts. I already explained this, how to make triple digit profits in the stock market with a very small account. And Twitter, it has been one of our top priorities because it had to be, and this also explains or confirms my vision that US stock market, it is a great scam, and in particular this stock, it has been one of the reasons why I say that there was a bubble in Twitter, and a bubble, a confirmed bubble, that you see that 5 months later the stock is, or it has been, one of the best investments ever on the short side, and ever to be compared to other companies, and not only in Twitter but also in other social media stocks. There have been wonderful opportunities to sell short, to make very large profits in the market, and this confirms that our number one rule is the more you make, the more you can make, and here it is a confirmation once again. So I'm not going to address other stocks that I've been calling crashes, like the Best Buy, like the Com, like the Intuitive Surgical, and so on. Those are historical, obviously, trades. The Netflix, those stocks that they plunged since my downgrade. Our stock market outlook 2014 has proven to be the most accurate and most profitable ever published in the world among companies that they discuss the US stock market and the financial markets around the world. But this to say that while often you can read on books that diversification it is or it should be one of the rules of investors. I've been saying for years that you don't have in fact to diversify. Diversify can in fact represent more risk, and you just had in fact to play 2 or 3 stocks, and you have here the confirmation that by playing just Twitter since the IPO, you didn't need anything else if you wanted to become a millionaire. And I also would like to finalize by saying that you should be proud of participating in this great history since day one. So we created the history and the story about Twitter, the stock. Obviously, I'm not talking about the company, but the stock. And as well as we created about Apple and many other companies in the stock market. And you should also be proud of the fact that we are the only company in the world, we always have been the only company that can in fact prove its claims by having all this described in advance, unlike others that they claim things that they are completely fake and false. And this represents one of the, if not the greatest advantage, competitive advantage of our company, is that we always made those calls, all these calls and live trade calls in advance, describing precisely what to expect in stocks. And this is one of the reasons I've been saying that in our, we have a confirmation that in our video portal we have more than 100 million in net profit proven. This is the video portal, and here you can find more than $100 million in net profit available for renting in stock videos. The best stock videos on the web, they are available in our website, in the video portal, where here you have instructions to play, basically the most important companies in the world, in the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq, and not only about companies, top picks, and different market sectors, and including ETFs and entire sectors as the financials, the Dow Jones, SAP, the Qs, and so on. Companies not only in the US, as well as companies outside the US, Chinese companies, Russian companies. The most credible you can see here, Yandex Stock Outlook 2014. We discuss everything, absolutely everything, including IPOs, and Twitter, it has been one of them. And moreover, we follow up with the process, so we discuss the entire process since day one. And you can see here that, for example, for Twitter, you have, if you click on Twitter, the ticker Twitter, you have here several videos available since the very beginning. that describing the process and what in fact to expect, how to trade. Those that they are in live service, or those that they are in platinum, or those that they have in access to Dubai Air Show, obviously they have access to other kind of information. This information is given daily with real-time SMS trading alerts, comments, and so on. And depending on their service level, they had obviously by far more profits because they have been understanding and following up and learning about the entire process since day one. And I believe that this represents in fact the real competitive advantage of our company compared to anyone else that does not teach investors or professional traders in fact how to learn how to invest in the stock market, because they just give useless tools that they just are a waste of time and money, as I've been explaining for more than 20 years. So once again, congratulations, because all of you believed and trusted once again in our guidance, and I believe that is important because, again, I repeat, the more you make, the more you can make, and you have now today other reason to continue in the service. By becoming an affiliate, you can participate in or share profits with us, and this without doing anything. So here you have the affiliate program. You can see there are two programs. This for the social sharing that does not cost anything to join this program. It just takes 3 minutes. And you have the partners program where you can make up to 50% lifetime commissions, repeated commissions, and here you have a description of all the features that they are available. And these I repeat without you doing absolutely basically anything, since we provide all the information, banners, and you have here the pilot project that started with 8 users. This is the amount of profits that we distributed during this period of time. The pilot project during basically 4 months to 8 users in 9 different countries. Regarding the partner program, you have a 100% money back guarantee, and I believe that this is by far more profitable than the social program, but you can choose which one you want to join. And why I'm talking about this? Because as I said 6 months ago, this was one of my promise to all of you, that I would create an affiliate program, one of the best in the world, selling a credible service, the best service in the world. And obviously for those that they want to join, if you don't want to join, that is up to you. I don't have any problem. Your future is up to you. And here we have people that they are free. They have been always free, unlike those that they have been believing in the American stories about those great scams like Twitter, where the companies that they are famous for no reason whatsoever, other than to be public, they have been making the wrong calls in the market continuously, and that has been the case with Twitter as well as many other stocks in the market. And I remind you that Wall Street, most of them, they were bullish at the top, and they never in fact downgraded Twitter to strong sell, or by saying that Twitter, it has been a bubble, when in fact everyone knows, those that they have been using their brain or their judgment, that this stock in fact, it has been a bubble. It has been always a bubble, and the reason to as I said, to remain short the stock, more than 50 short positions. And if you wanted in fact a stock to become a millionaire in 2014 in the stock market, I told you that Twitter, it would be probably one of the easiest cases ever in the stock market to sell short the most for the total meltdown. Thank you, bye, and congratulations.